Kids Suck Countdown.
I can't believe it. It's time for another edition of the American Suck Countdown. No, it's not a countdown of Paris Hilton's romantic trysts over the past week. It's a detailed and outrageously funny list of the 10 things that I think blew the most in the last 7 days. Billionaire heiress backseat sex activities not included.
Number 10.
Starting off at number 10, Nintendo's new gaming system, the Nintendo Wii. How can you name something played by 15-year-old boys after the act of urinating? I can hear a collective giggle around the world every time someone says it. And like most Wii, this Wii is going down the toilet.
Number 9.
Gouging the crap out of us at number 9, the oil company. When did Exxon decide they wanted to put the nozzle up my ass instead of in my gas tank? Was that before or after they made the biggest profit of any company in the history of the world? I think we should fight the war on terror. The terror of white-collar fat cats.
Number 8.
In at number 8, people who consistently tell you where they were during 9/11. Look, unless you were in the World Trade Center or on one of the planes, I don't want to hear how your mom woke you up at your house in South Dakota and then called the Olive Garden where you work to try and convince the manager to close the place as a safety precaution.
Number 7.
In at number 7, 40-year-old guys who think they're cool because they borrow their kid's Death Cab for Cutie album. Hey, Salt and Pepper, it's called a generation gap. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to be cool. Just have some dignity, dust off that Everclear album, and take a Zantac.
Number 6.
In at number 6, MTVs Date My Mom. Boy, they're really running out of angles for dating shows. How about a show called My Shrink Decides, where unstable people who've proven they can't find a winning relationship let their psychiatrist do the choosing. Now that might be some good MTV.
Number 5.
In at number 5, another MTV masterpiece, Super Sweet 16. Just what MTV needed. Another show for teenagers that glamorized the bling-bling lifestyle. When watching Super Sweet 16, you'll have a hard time deciding what disgusts you more. The $200,000 the parents spent on the party, or the number of kids they show who get made fun of because they weren't invited.
Number 4.
In at number 4, the girl with bad acne on MTV's Athan Ocean. Look, I know your twin sister's booking more gigs than you, but here's the deal. You're a model. You can't eat bacon burgers the night before a shoot and expect your face not to look like Neil Armstrong's been traipsing all over it.
Number 3.
In at number 3, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes named their baby Suri, which literally means get out of here in Hebrew. You can only hope that kid will find out the meaning of his name early in life and Suri away from his lunatic father and brainwashed mother.
Number 2.
In at number 2, car manufacturers who've taken to slapping the name hybrid on vehicles that really don't save any gas. Here's a hint. If your car's the size of your garage, it's probably not saving the earth any ozone. I can't wait till Chevy puts out its Noah's Ark hybrid, RV edition.
Number 1.
And finally, in at number 1, executives at Fox have decided to put a movie of The Simpsons on the big screen. It's about frickin' time! I guess a show needs to be on the air for 20 years before a company deems it worthy of mass appeal. Why don't you give the geezers at 60 Minutes a call? I hear Mike Wallace is ready for a feature. Well, that about wraps it up for another edition of the American Suck Countdown. I'm confident we'll see you next week because it seems this country never has a shortage on things that bite ass. Until then, keep your feet on the ground and keep your eye out for things that suck.
The Kids Suck Countdown.